at all. And to come back and win it, and then Giannis improve and get better every single game. And I think the most impressive thing that I seen tonight, the 50-point performance, was off the charts, but 17 of 19 from the foul line.
Yeah.
I'm going to say that again.
Yeah, say it
Giannis
loud.
was 17 of 19 from the foul line. And all we heard about him in this series was that Giannis is struggling, can't shoot free throws. But Giannis, baby, you was making him tonight.
Yeah.
Do that dancing party, baby.
Do that dance. He's doing the Greek freak with the two-step.
Hey.
Who can we talk to about keeping a camera on Giannis for the next, 48 hours?
Why not?
I'd watch every bit of it.
Why not? It is his time. It is Giannis's time. But I can't be happy.
With what we see as evolving here. Giannis will go down in history as a champion and a great dancer, but he's also going to go down in history, as probably the most dominant power forward to ever play all game of basketball. You talking about, Brendan, such a unique player that our league, Giannis has no idea, and the Bucks have no idea of the type of young men and women that they've just influenced and sharing in this victory with him.
The champagne shower.
Let it be known.
I am on a 24-hour champagne diet.
Come on, Giannis,
Must
do
be
your
like
thing.
this,
Do your
right?
thing. Wow. I still get a little teary and emotion whenever I see like celebrations, because I know that feeling. Do you feel that way too, Brendan?
You get happy for other champions.
Yes.
You know what you felt. You know what you went through.
Yeah.
When you see somebody else getting to experience it, you get happy for other champions. You're like, man, I remember that moment. I'm so happy for Giannis. Or I'm so happy for a guy like a Jeff Teague that gets to experience that. PJ Tucker. So many guys that help this team that aren't the biggest names, whether we're talking about Bobby Portis, DiVincenzo, who got hurt, but he was a big part of helping get this team to the playoffs. You just get happy to see all those guys have that champagne diet, put those goggles on and be champions and do that dance. Do your dance, Donnie. We're going to call that the Greek.
He did, though, Brendan, become the first international player to be crowned Finals MVP since Dirk back in 2011. What is it like to play alongside a once-in-a-franchise player like him?
When you play with somebody that is that unique, sometimes you take it for granted, but then there's times when you just watch and you're just like, wow, it's incredible what this guy does. In 2011, we would sometimes just watch Dirk and be like, man, this dude's 7 feet tall, shooting one-leg fadeaways. Now, I know one-leg fadeaways seem like pretty routine now, but in 2011, he was the only guy doing it. And when you see somebody 7 feet doing it, it's amazing. And it's the same thing with Giannis. When you see somebody 6'11", 7 feet tall, handling the ball in transition, Euro stepping all around the court, getting assists, but then at the same time making timely blocks and shutting down the basket, making plays above the rim. You're like, what are we really watching here? The guy's nicknamed the Greek Freak, and for a good reason, because on the court he's freakish. Hey, maybe for the dance moves too.
Hey, Nigerian-born, moved to Greece. He and his brothers hustling on the streets. The way that they came up, just hard grinding. His story is so beautiful. Watching the NBA from afar, wanting to be a champion, talking about these moments.
And now three of them are.
And then living it. I mean, as you said, all three of them as kids. I mean, it is such a beautiful, incredible, international, inspirational story that has really never happened. I mean, it's the stuff that, fairy tales are made of.
Without a doubt. 3D, I want you to weigh in here as